So there's something that just came to my mind now while I was reading this book, Atomic Habits, and something I wanted to share. Like, the thing is, something we know we're supposed to do, it's so easy, but it's so hard for us to do it. Why? All right, let's come in terms of reflecting into trading. Yeah, like in this book now, you can see that everything we do in life is what strategy. You have a strategy towards why you're doing something. You're having habits towards why you're pursuing to something, why you're pushing forward to something. And in trading, it's repetitiveness. It's something you call strategy. And here James Clear used the word strategy as well, in forms of when he was actually explaining about the train, when the woman and his child was about entering the train and her hand was jammed. Subconsciously, the man that used to ride the train is like, subconsciously his mind is already, it's already inbuilt in him that the next thing is to start riding the train. Get subconsciously, like just like Carl Jung just said that until we make the unconscious conscious, we'll still call it fate. But it's really not fate, it's literally habits that we have done periods of time that now do what, like stick with us. Like everything we're not doing is autopilot. We don't even know when we do it. It just subconsciously happens. But when we bring the subconscious into conscious, that's we are self-aware, then we can be able to change things. Why I'm saying this is that I have a strategy, yeah, which is condition is stage execution. Subconsciously, yeah, this is something I can build over and over time, like to subconsciously build myself to do this, that this is what I'm looking for, section highs and section lows. The condition being that the market is bullish. The stage is that market should come down to a discount, take out an old low. That's taking out sell stop. When the market is going up, retracing, taking out an old low. But I've seen myself, like sometimes I'm so scared to even enter a trade, and the next thing you see the trade go, I don't even know how to deal with it. I don't know if it's not FOMO, because FOMO is fear of missing out. I don't know if it's fear of losing. Like I don't know if I'm playing safe. Like I don't even know how to explain this feeling I have. You get? Like I call out moves, but to enter the trade, like to really enter the trade and ride the trade, is just so, I don't know how to explain it. Like I don't literally know. Like he said, make it obvious. He said, make it easy, make it satisfying, and make it attractive. How can I make it attractive? My notion is something generally that has been helping me to make my trading attractive. So far I've been enjoying it because it's something I reflect back in. And even along the way when I was reading, he said that something you've back tested and done a lot of times. Statistics will be behind you to help you know that this thing works, because your brain does what? Your brain stores something that works, because yes, your brain stores something that works and disposes the ones that doesn't work, because what, habits are really formed for what? For the purpose of what? Creating solutions. You get? It's this, like trading is easy but so hard, because I think it's just something that has to be with self-consciousness. You have to like just like they say, the self-aware people are the most happiest people, because they know what they want, they know what they like, they know what they don't want to associate themselves with. They are so conscious of that word, conscious. They're so conscious of things they are doing and things they are not doing. So at the end of the day, like trading is just, are you ready to change yourself for the market? Because you can have a strategy, but yourself, like imagine most times you see that this is not your setup, you take the trade. Why are you taking the trade? Ask yourself. He said, and even in the book he said, ask yourself, how can I make it obvious? How can I make it attractive? How can I make it easy? And how can I make it satisfying? So ask yourself, how can I make it obvious? This is a question I'm still asking myself. You get? How can I make it obvious? How can I make it satisfying? How can I make it easy? Obvious is like journaling. Yeah, I'm making it obvious that this is what I'm trading, this is what I'm looking forward to in price. My trading plan too is what? Making it obvious that reading this, that once the market sets a stage, and I know the market structure I want to use for my trading plan, and then I calibrate it towards internal range and external range, and then I do the premium and discounts, and then the next thing I'm waiting for the criteria for execution, which is what. And do you know why this thing that happened now, like this book I read, like something that made sense and resonated with me was in terms of displacement. There was this counter trend trade I wanted to take, and when the thing went, I thought it was like retracing back to come and hit the 0.61 for entry. So when I saw 330 and I saw the boom, like my body, like the dropping of that displacement did boom. I was like, this is displacement, this is not displacement. And I exited the trade, and I actually went back to take the counter 10 trade, and I just, it's a scalp. But along the day, someone, like, I actually tried the trade on live, and someone on Facebook actually took that trade and made profits. Like, I was like, this is subconsciously now. Okay, subconsciously, yeah, that's what a displacement looks like. It's subconscious into me now. So, like, before I'm looking for any displacement, I'm looking for, like, my body and my heart has to just do boom. That's displacement for me. Because it's, Sir Michael said, it's like that elephant's baby dropped into a swimming pool. And so another thing now I'm trying to subconsciously build myself is the painting. That's when you're painting the wall, and the next thing you're seeing all these pockets, like they are porous. Like the next thing you have to go back and refill. That's market algorithm, like how the market delivers prices, filling in inefficiency, hunting for buy stops and sell stops. You get? And yeah, literally, okay, I have it in my mind. I, like, most times when I'm calm and I'm self-reflecting, I have this thing that whereby I know that market retrace, comes back, takes out a low to go high. Then why does market not takes out a low and you're not scared to enter? That rallies down to trusting the process. All right, most times people don't know that trading is just like school. Okay, just like you studying over and over again. And one thing is that I want to try to help myself that I'm not gonna be rushing the process. I'm just gonna be enjoying the process. Yeah, I think reading as well is something that helps, because reading and relating it to your trading helps. So this atomic habit has been helping me not only in my trading but also in myself, personal life, and yeah, I've been using it so far, and yeah, hopefully everything compounds, you get, because at the end of the day, the more I'm into the charts, because there's something else I found out again, like subconsciously my mind reminds me, you get, like the book is about subconsciously building habits, something you're coming across with every time. Okay, something I noticed is that I know that we have this continuation on New York or reversal in New York, and subconsciously I don't used to remember when I'm in the charts or when I'm doing everything, because what, I am unaware of myself, because I'm trying to look for a possible way to take a trade, and I'm not reading what, self-consciousness. Apart from when I'm not trying to trade or anything, and when I'm in a calm state, I remember that price during a retracement, that price tends to always come back to the same fair value gap that the London kill zone used to rally up, like the retracement OTE. The price is to come back to the same fair value gap that London kill zone used. Something like that will happen is when it has finished happening, you'll not be seeing it in hindsight. You'll not be telling yourself, oh, then how can I build myself to remember this? Okay, subconsciously, I think I just want myself to remember this. Like, I want to embody it. I want to put it in me. Like, all right, I've not finished reading the book yet, but I hope that I get the missing part of at the end of the day, I get what I'm looking forward to in knowing how to build that habit, to subconsciously build all the things I'm looking forward to in price, to subconsciously build myself to see what I'm looking forward in price, knowing that my trading plan is condition, stage, execution. So easy but so hard to do. So guys, that was just a little bit self-reflection on yeah, what is going on how I'm thinking, and how I'm reading and self-reflecting it on trading. So do well to read books. Do not read to do what? Study. Read to do what? Is it therapeutic purposes or to think? So peace.